So, I finally got around to seeing Mortal Kombat 2, the follow up to the 2021 movie, which I did enjoy. And the premise is basically where our leads are now going up against Shao Kahn, the Emperor of Outworld. So I do appreciate the consistency, like in the first games, like in the first few video games, like where first it was Shang Tsung, and then now you're dealing with like Shao Kahn, and then to the second game. So even though we had live action movies who did that same pattern before, but this one sticks with it, and I do appreciate it for doing that. Like they didn't really have to, but I'm glad that they did because the way the Shao Kahn treatment that we've gotten back in 1997. Whew. So we were long overdue for a big screen adaptation that I think a lot of fans can enjoy. And I think we definitely get that here. Definitely. And while I will say that before going into this movie, I was a little just a tad bit apprehensive that I would like it as much as the 2021 movie. And who I was most basically on the fences about was Carl Urban as Johnny Cage. I wasn't sure if I could picture him as Johnny Cage from the trailers that I've seen, where I'm like, I don't know. But while I will say that while I'm still accustomed to Lyndon Ashby's performance in the 1995 movie, I will say that Carl Urban did much better than I thought he was going to. As I've basically was seeing his portrayal through the movie, I'm like, okay, all right, okay. You're pretty good, Johnny Cage. All right, okay, all right. I was wrong. He did a pretty good job, and those who have came back from the first movie all did pretty good. While with Cole Young, nothing against the actor, but just the character itself, the character of Cole. Like, that's funny because that's my fucking name. I mean, I don't get why they had to make him more front row and center in that first movie, while everybody else seemed like side characters, at least for me when I first watched it. And now he's just poor Cole is in the background in this movie. He's nearly an afterthought of this movie where it becomes pointless. Like, why did we make him the lead anyway? That would be like that. That'd be like if, let's say in the 1995 movie, the character of Art, like that kind of hangs out with Johnny Cage or whatever. Let's say they made him the lead instead of, like Liu Kang, Sonya Blade, and Johnny Cage. That just wouldn't be that interesting. But it is what it is. And what I do appreciate about this movie, like the way it starts out with the intro, it was very much like the intro to the Mortal Kombat 2 arcade game. Like, if you see it, you know it. Like, I was just like, wow. Just like they did in the arcade. That's fucking great. And then some of the shots that they use were like when they do a wide shot and then it looks like, wow, it's like these levels from these games. Like, there was some thought put into it. And yep, and when the two iconic words finish him are uttered, I won't say who, but a character is like, like how they're just waiting to be taken down, like once you beat them. The body language, we're just like, oh, that's there too. So I had a lot of fun with this movie. I had a lot of fun, and it might be as good as the 2021 movie. I didn't think it was gonna be, but it was definitely a fun, good time. I had a lot of fucking fun with this movie. So with that being said, I'm gonna give it probably an 8. Yeah, probably an 8 out of 10. Like, I had a lot of fun with this movie. And it's definitely what Mortal Kombat Annihilation should have fucking been in terms of, like, who Shao Kahn is and stuff like that. And while I do have very minor nitpicks, but nowhere near as many criticisms that back in not Mortal Kombat Annihilation, man. But still, Yeah, this was a damn fun movie. So if you love Mortal Kombat, I think you'll appreciate this movie. So that's it. That's my input on Mortal Kombat 2. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Make sure you hit subscribe and hit that notification bell if you haven't done so yet. And until then, I'll catch y'all later. Peace out, guys.